Welcome back, friends, to Hutch's Homestead, which is made possible by the Most High, Yahweh, our Elohim. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick...
Don't go in there yet.
Don't go in there yet?
No.
Well, I was trying to give you guys one. I'm testing out microphones. We know that our audio has been a little bit off. And I was going to give you guys an update on the chicks and the keats. And Amber's telling me, hold on, probably because the keats are starting to fly now, too. So here are the size of the chicks.
You guys can really see them in a second.
Yeah, look how big they got.
So
they're starting to smell like lots of crap. They're flapping their wings. Look at these guys.
You ready? You get everybody out. really excited for food time.
Get to stretch their wings a little bit.
Yeah, excuse me.
And then we'll cut to the keats because we don't have the chicken wire on top of their little enclosure yet. So I'm going to cut to it once we get them in there, or once we get in there. But so far for today, as I mentioned in the last video, tractor's in the shop. They came and picked it up, and so no tractor work for the foreseeable future. What else? But we're going to see. We got to clean up the shop. We got to do some other stuff around. We got to spray. We need to spray the house for bugs. We got to spray the fields with Graze on to take care of the weeds, thistles, all the other stuff. So we'll see what we get into. But we got to run to the stores, get some more feed, get some other stuff. So we're going to do that. But I just wanted to do a quick check-in this morning to show you guys the birds, and then we'll get to some stuff today. So hang around. All right, and here's the keats. Look at these guys. They're getting all big too. And we got one on the outside.
We got two.
There was two on the outside.
There was 4 on the outside and 2 went in on their own. But these guys are very dramatic.
So it's funny, Amber was explaining to me, seeing the difference between the chicks and the keats. So the chicks, you can tell they've been domesticated, and the keats are still extremely, like, their natural instincts, they're like wild.
Feral.
So like they're extremely skittish. They stay in a pack. Like they'll run into the corner, and then when she's in there grabbing like the food or changing the water or anything, they'll keep jumping on top of each other, and then like the bottom one will get pushed out, and then they'll jump back on, and they're just like extremely skittish, and their instincts are way more survival, where the chicks are just like, they don't really give a crap, they're just doing whatever they want. And these guys are like, they don't want anything to do with anything that they don't know. So it's just kind of funny, but they're doing really well, and which is great. But they're doing good. The chicks, I think next week Amber's taking them out. Amber, are you taking them out next week?
At some capacity.
Yeah, like they're not going to stay in the pen as much anymore. We're not going to let them out, but they're going to be in the coop, right? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, I think so. And then we'll figure out some kind of like rotation.
Yeah.
To have them out in the pen.
Yeah, we'll get them acclimated to going out in the pen, and then knowing when to go in and out, in morning and night. Some sort of rotation, because also too, we will have to work, once the keats can go out too, we'll have to work on, because the keats eventually will be able to be free roaming through everywhere, but we want them to come back in at night. They want them to roost.
Good job.
Because we want them to do pest control. We want them to go around, eat the ticks, eat all the bugs and stuff.
Oh, goodness.
And the chicks are going to stay, and when they're chickens, they'll stay in the pen, lay us eggs so we can eat them. And the keats will be our little security birds, and they'll go around and do some pest control for us. So we're going to work on how to make that all that a good, process and everything. And Oakley, what are you doing back there? Oakley's hunting right now for little friends. So she's on the back side here. But it's early, and she's just waking up, as we both are. So like I said, we're going to run to the store, and we'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right. So where I left off that last video, that was actually the other day. We when we got back, we ended up just oh, my water bottle in the sun. It's going to be roasting. Um, we ended up just deciding to clean up the shop. So basically, we clean up this table a good amount, clean up a bunch of stuff, the tools, clean up our toolboxes, put all our tools away, organized everything. Look how pretty it is, right, Oakley? Oakley's very excited, but yeah, organized everything. Got our tools all situated. Let's see what else we got. We got our ratchets, we got our sockets, wrenches, sorry, um, and a bunch of random stuff in this one. This is like the odds and ends, random stuff. And basically, so what we were thinking about doing is dropping the deck on this and cleaning it and replacing the blades. So I was thinking of replacing the blades because you remember in the other videos I beat them to hell. And Con put some new blades on there, and I have a sharpener, but I'm pretty sure these are too beat up. We'll see when I get them out. But otherwise, yeah, that's it pretty much. We'll see what else we get into. So here's the blades I just took off. These things are beat to hell. It's split. So I'm not even going to sharpen them. That's going to break off and be shrapnel. She's already lost it on this side, and that is not good. But yeah, these things are pretty beat up. So I don't think it's worth saving these. So I'm going to open up. Let's see, I got some in here. Let's see, I got Leatherman. See if I can do this in one hand. Can I do it? Probably not. Oh, by the way, support Refuge Medical. Right here. A little plug for them. Good company. But let's see. I can't do it with one hand. But anyway, I'll show you. I'm going to open that up, but I'm going to show Amber right now. She's helping clean up off the junk off the bottom. Because we don't want it to rust through. The longer that wet grass and stuff sticks to it, the quicker it'll rust out and become crappy. So just doing a little scrape in there, doing a good job. And then we'll get the new blades put on and get the deck back underneath. And Oakley is supervising, per usual, helping out, chasing mice. And we'll get back to it. Live. All right. So we put the deck back on, and then at the end there, you saw us underneath. We were trying to manipulate. Well, we got everything back up underneath there, But then we realized the front of the deck was way low compared to the back. So there's a rod under here. We adjusted that to get it all the way up, basically against this support. So now it's rested up against it, then we get more clearance. And that's probably why when I was driving, I was bottoming out a lot. So we'll start it up and we'll see how the blades are. Hopefully they don't come flying off and turn into shrapnel. Otherwise, we'll get this started up and we'll test it out real quick. So I'm hoping with the mic that you guys can hear me pretty easily. But so far the clearance is already way better. So I would like bottom out before even going around these edges here. And so better clearance and it's cutting a million times better. So I'd say good success. And the reason why I didn't go up along the shop again, I don't like blowing the grass against the shop because then it sits against it and it like turns into a mess. And obviously you don't want moisture sitting in some metal. So I'm gonna give a couple more runs and Amber, you can keep filming just so I can see it. tires are still, I'm absolutely amazing. And I can't go long ways on this because otherwise I'll tip over. All right, so there you have it. Just a quick day. Nothing too much going on. This is just after work on what's it, Tuesday? On Tuesday. Deck came out good, leveled, new blades, cutting well. Just did a couple lines up along the edge of the driveway. Did what I could on this front little portion here. That's all super uneven and rocky, so I go through there with the weed eater. Otherwise, I'll bottom out and hit rocks like I always do. But beautiful evening here in Northwest Arkansas. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us again for a little home mower maintenance and upkeep. And like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.